want to quit smoking. Watch this. Every smoker recognizes that sentence. I want a cigarette. It feels simple, honest, obvious. But pause for a moment. What if that thought isn't coming from you at all? What if it's chemistry speaking inside your nervous system? Nicotine leaves the bloodstream quickly. When it drops, your body reacts. Heart rate changes, muscles tighten, attention wobbles. The brain dislikes imbalance, so it creates a story. It calls that discomfort desire. That subtle relabeling is the core of addiction. The cigarette does not remove stress from your life. It temporarily removes the withdrawal it caused. That cycle repeats dozens of times every day, quietly training your brain to mistake relief for pleasure. Notice something important here. If smoking were genuinely relaxing, the first cigarette of your life would have felt incredible. It probably didn't. Most people cough, feel dizzy, nauseous. The calm appears later, after dependence forms. That tells you something crucial. What changed wasn't the cigarette. What changed was your brain. Smokers often carry 3 deep beliefs. First, smoking relaxes me. Second, I actually enjoy it. Third, quitting will be unbearable. These beliefs feel true because the nervous system is constantly oscillating between nicotine highs and lows. Relief arrivas. The brain labels that relief is pleasure, but relief and pleasure are not the same thing. Relief is the removal of pain. Pleasure is the addition of something good. When people stop smoking, most do not describe losing a joy. They describe losing noise. Breathing becomes quieter. Mornings become easier. Anxiety reduces. Smell sharpens. Sleep stabilizes. These are not dramatic transformations. They are subtle, which is why addiction hides there. Let's talk about what happens inside the body. Each cigarette constricts blood vessels. That increases blood pressure. It reduces oxygen delivery to tissues. Your heart compensates by working harder. Your lungs inflame slightly every time. This is not catastrophic in a single moment. It is erosive, like sandpaper applied, very gently, thousands of times. Most smokers do not experience a single dramatic collapse. They experience decades of being slightly more tired than necessary, slightly shorter-winded, slightly more anxious. And because the change is slow, the brain adapts. Humans normalize almost anything that happens gradually. Fear campaigns try to interrupt this normalization. Sometimes they work. Often, they fail. Because the brain protects itself by saying, "That's not me. That's extreme." The more effective strategy is not terror. It is clarity. Seeing the mechanism removes its mystique. You stop fighting a monster. You start disabling a machine. Former smokers consistently describe the same mental shift. They stop calling cigarettes a reward. They stop seeing them as comfort. They stop associating them with identity. Instead, they reclassify them as a chemical transaction. Money exchanged. Neurochemistry altered. Withdrawal postponed. Nothing more. When that frame changes, craving loses much of its drama. It becomes a sensation rather than a command. Some people encountered this idea through books, therapy, or long conversations with doctors, not lectors. Explanations. They realize something unexpected. They are not sacrificing something valuable. They are removing something that has been quietly subtracting from their baseline for years. That realization alone has helped millions walk away without feeling deprived. If you are watching this right now, something inside you is already negotiating. Curiosity, doubt, hope. People who feel completely content with smoking rarely seek out 10-minute analysis of addiction. The real question is not whether quitting is possible. The real question is timing. How many more years are you willing to pay for a habit that delivers diminishing returns? You are not giving up pleasure. You are restoring autonomy. You are not losing something. You are removing an illusion. And illusions only work while they remain unexamined.